Hi, precious heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. The Earth recently completed her transition through the window of opportunity that occurs during the dawn of the new age. We have now moved into the full embrace of the age of Aquarius. The seventh angel is beginning to sound, and the mystery of God is being revealed. The I Am presence of every person on Earth is integrating into his or her physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies the maximum that cosmic law will allow every 24 hours. This is gradually raising each person up in consciousness. Now we are ready for the next phase of the divine plan. Today, as you watch this vlog, the Earth and all her life are being held in the force field of one of the most life-transforming eclipse series humanity has ever experienced. This eclipse series began with a powerful full moon lunar eclipse on August 7th, 2017, and will end with an unprecedented new moon solar eclipse on August 21st, 2017. The company of heaven is anchoring this activity of light within the eternal moment of now. So know that no matter when you are watching this vlog, your I Am presence is weaving your light into the full divine momentum of this facet of the divine plan. This eclipse series is being heralded as unprecedented by the company of heaven for two reasons. The first is that due to the monumental shifts of energy, vibration, and consciousness the Earth and all her life have experienced over the past few years, humanity is now able to receive and assimilate higher frequencies of light than we have ever been able to withstand at a cellular level. This means that the divine light bathing the Earth during this celestial alignment has the capacity of moving every person further up the spiral of evolution into higher fifth dimensional frequencies of the new Earth. The second reason this eclipse series will be such a monumental benefit to all life on this planet is that there are now millions of people who are awakening and remembering that they have embodied on Earth at this time to be instruments of God and to serve as the open door through which the light of God and the patterns of perfection for the new Earth will be anchored in the physical plane. These precious ones are holding the sacred space and serving as surrogates on behalf of unawakened humanity during this cosmic moment. The most critical time of any age is at its inception. It is during this time that the sacred knowledge from the realms of illumined truth and the divine plan revealing the greatest need of the hour for humanity's evolutionary progress are encoded into the mental and emotional strata of Earth. For the past several ages, there have been avatars who were chosen by our Father, Mother God to embody on Earth during the inception of the age in order to serve as the open door for the light of God on behalf of humanity. This was necessary because the vast majority of people on Earth were very asleep. They were buried in the effluvia of their miscreations and were trapped in the lower state of consciousness by their fear-based human egos. But now, during the inception of this Aquarian age, everything has changed. During the inception of this age, there will not be one or two avatars who will embody on Earth to serve as the open door for the light of God on behalf of humanity. This time, there is going to be an all-encompassing group avatar. The group avatar will be comprised of every awakened man, woman, and child on earth who has returned to the enlightened state of Christ consciousness. This is the consciousness of our I Am presence, and it is the divine birthright of every son and daughter of God. It is the enlightened consciousness our Father, Mother, God invested each and every one of us with when we were first breathed forth from the core of creation. Eventually, this group avatar will involve every single person evolving on earth. The return to Christ consciousness will be an individual process for every person. However, the beings of light in the realms of illumined truth want you to know that your I Am presence magnetized this information into your sphere of awareness because the process of your return to Christ consciousness has begun, and your light is needed now. During this eclipse series, the first patterns of perfection for the Aquarian age and the new earth are being encoded into the mental and emotional strata of earth. Our Father, Mother, God have determined that these particular patterns are the greatest need of the hour for awakening humanity, and they will be the greatest help in awakening the sons and daughters of God who are still asleep and continue to act out of the obsolete habits and behavior patterns of their fallen human egos. You and I and the rest of awakening humanity are being asked to be the open door through which the archetypes and the divine matrix for the new fifth dimensional patterns of eternal peace and God's infinite abundance will be encoded into the mental and emotional strata of earth. Once these patterns are anchored, they will be tangibly available for every person who is willing to reach up in consciousness and magnetizes them through their heart flame into their own life and the lives of all humanity. The Company of Heaven has provided us with an activity of light that will help each of us to be the open door for these exquisite patterns of eternal peace and God's infinite abundance on behalf of every man, woman, and child on earth. If you have the heart call to participate in this gift from on high, please join with me now and be the open door for the light of God that you have been preparing to be for literally lifetimes. This activity of light is stated in the first person, so we will each experience it on a personal level. Please breathe in deeply and go within to the divinity of your heart. Ask your I Am presence to take full dominion of your earthly bodies and follow me through this visualization with the full power of your attention. And we begin. I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of all humanity. What I invoke for myself this sacred and holy day, I invoke on behalf of every man, woman, and child on earth, in perfect alignment with each person's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. This is possible because we are one and there is no separation. As one energy vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, we invoke our Father, Mother, God, and the entire company of heaven to assist the I Am presence of every person on earth to God victoriously accomplish this facet of the divine plan. Beloved legions of light throughout infinity, we ask you to gather up every electron of precious life energy being expended by humanity in any way during this sacred time. Purify this energy with the power and might of 1,000 suns, using the new solar frequencies of the fifth dimensional violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Weave this purified energy into the collective cup of humanity's consciousness, so that every single electron of precious life energy being released by the sons and daughters of God on earth at this time will be used to co-create and tangibly manifest eternal peace and God's infinite abundance for every person belonging to or serving the earth at this time. The golden rays of eternal peace and God's infinite abundance from the causal body of our Father, Mother, God are now flowing through the cup of my consciousness into my heart flame and the heart flame of every person on earth. This golden light is pulsating with frequencies of eternal peace and God's infinite abundance beyond anything humanity has ever experienced. Contained within the essence of this flame of eternal peace is God's infinite abundance. And contained within the essence of God's infinite abundance is the flame of eternal peace. I breathe in deeply, and I become one with this golden light as I enter this secret place of the Most High Living God within my heart flame. As I enter this sacred space on the holy breath, I am open and receptive to the impulses pouring forth from the heart and mind of God. The hour has at last arrived, and the divine fiat has been issued by my Father, Mother, God, for the divinity pulsating within my heart flame to be given full liberty and freedom of expression. My I Am presence rejoices in this divine edict and will now give me every possible assistance in manifesting eternal peace and God's infinite abundance in my life. Now, in accordance with my divine destiny, I am becoming a keeper of the golden flame of eternal peace and abundance. Through my I Am presence, my earthly bodies are being brought into perfect alignment. The latent powers encoded within my heart flame are being released. The abilities I developed over eons of time that will assist me in co-creating eternal peace and God's infinite abundance on earth are now surfacing and being brought into a balanced state of true mastery within me. I am now reaching into a new octave of my godhood, and my Father, Mother, God are able to easily move through me. My eyes become blazing rays of light through which the light of God blesses all life. My hands become mighty conductors of God's healing power. My lips become the instruments through which God's words are formed and directed into the physical plane of earth. My feet walk the path of light, and my life force becomes the vehicle through which God enters the world to love and serve all life. Now, in the name of the infinite presence of God, I am. I affirm. Beloved I Am presence, enfold me now in God's eternal peace and infinite abundance as I become an eternal golden sun of this divine light. I am an eternal golden sun of God's peace and abundance, now made manifest and permanently sustained by divine grace. I am an eternal golden sun of God's peace and abundance, now made manifest and permanently sustained by divine grace. I am an eternal golden sun of God's peace and abundance, now made manifest and permanently sustained by divine grace. And so it is.